It has been a crazy month. I am sorry I have not uploaded sooner, but we are getting back in the game today with my 12 crafts of Christmas. Now, I looked it up before I decided to go with it and figured out that everyone else had already thought of this, but I thought about it without looking it up online, so I thought, hey, why not? I thought it was pretty cool. So, you can go down to Lowe's and get these, or Home Depot, or wherever they pretty much sell Christmas trees, and these are the scraps they trim off the bottom, and they throw them away anyway, so they give them away for free. So you can go down there, gather all the scraps that you would like, and make wonderful things out of them without having to murder the Christmas tree, the entire Christmas tree. People already did it for you. I, however, am an evil human being, according to a lot of people. I love having a fresh Christmas tree, even growing up on a nursery. It smells so beautiful, but I also know that most of the time they don't go out into the middle of the woods and cut them down. They grow them on farms. That's actually how we produce a lot of our Christmas trees. So, let's jump right in here, everybody. It's definitely going to be fun. I can't wait to show you all. And we're filming on my ottoman today, so I got a little bit of a wonky setup. I actually handmade this. I don't think I ever posted the video. So if you guys would like to see this video, let me know and I will edit it and cut it together. I have to work at 4, so I am not able to drink wine during this endeavor. Sad face. But I do have some cranberry juice to make up for it, and some water, and some berries for my breakfast. I have not been able to officially sit down and enjoy TV in a while. And I'm watching Criminal Minds currently on Netflix. I'm sad because I'm on the last season, season 12, that's currently on Netflix. And I'm even more sad because they got rid of Hotch. And he was like one of my favorite characters, along with Derek. He was another one of my favorites. And they got rid of those two characters here recently, so I was kind of sad. But if you hear that in the background, I hope you don't mind, because I'm going to be enjoying that a little bit while I craft. I actually do like to watch TV. It keeps my mind thinking while I'm also thinking about the crafts. I'm just that type of person. So let's see if we can't get this phone loaded up and ready to go. I'm going to actually push pause while I do that. Okay, now we're ready to go. So I picked up this from Walmart for almost $3. Keep an eye out because they have 2 of them, which makes no sense to me. They're both pretty much the same. One's $3.75 and one's $2.88, I think, is about the price. So it doesn't make sense to me to pay $1 more for the same thing. And this is what we are going to be making our wreath out of. Today we are making a wreath. I also found Casting Crowns for my mom. I think she would love it. It's a really good Christian band for those of you who are interested, and they have a Christmas album. Needed some dikes. Oh, we can't forget. I've been wanting to binge watch this for a while. Game of Thrones. I'm sad that it's the final season, but I definitely am super stoked to watch it again and maybe have a Game of Thrones marathon recapping all the other seasons. Sadly, they ran out of tape, so I had to get floral wire instead. And Jingle Bells. I thought that would be really fun. Oh, I know I got oh, here it is. There's one more bag. I got a flower for our wreath. These were like 90 some odd cents. Glue guns or glue sticks because I was running out. A lot of my Christmas projects this year are glue gun oriented, so grab your glue guns, ladies and gentlemen. And these were 97 cents too for fat quarters. See? And they had them actually in the Christmas section. Pretty smart of Walmart to put Christmas material in the Christmas section. So I saw these and thought they were beautiful and matched my whole theme, so I want to make something with these. I'm just not sure what yet. Alright, let's... Oh, yeah, we're working on the ottoman, so it shifts. Sorry about that. Oh, our wire dikes are going to be multi-purpose because I don't have any loppers or hedge trimmers moving into a new home. That's okay, it won't hurt them if they can cut through wire. They sure as hell can cut through plants. So, I've never done this before, so if you want to grab your floral wire and stuff and do it for the first time with me, please join right in. I am actually super excited. I'm making this for my mom. She's wanted one for a long time. Maybe next year I'll make myself one too. And the wonderful thing about these is you can recycle this piece, so you never have to buy one again. You just take off all of your Christmas tree pieces that have dried out and are dead, and you add on some new ones for the next year, and you take these ones out and throw them in your little burn pit, and they smell beautiful when you burn them. So it's kind of a win-win situation. And then when you're finished, you scatter the ashes across your garden. So technically you can consider it recycling. Alright, so I'm just gonna get started. And if you love crafting, please subscribe to my channel. I try and craft as much as I can. A lot more since I got a new career. Which, by the way, I normally wouldn't work today, but because we are short a person, they have been offering overtime. And after buying a new house, tell me how many of you would love to jump in on the opportunity of overtime just after you bought a new house. So I've really been taking advantage of that. Oh, I probably should have grabbed a pair of pliers, but you don't have to have them. Now we're going to wrap this wire around the branch and the piece of metal, and grab this wire and spin it till it's nice and tight, and tuck it. You can also grab a pair of pliers and do this. I'm just too lazy to get up and go grab my pliers. I'm going to use a second wire to secure it right here. It's secured here. You can't even tell, and I'm going to secure it here too. Take a wonderful drink of wine. Now I'm probably going to edit out quite a bit of this. I'll do a little bit of building on the video, and I'll edit out a lot of it. Otherwise this video would be forever long. I'll probably fast forward some of it too, so I could add a little bit more in for you guys. And if I don't, I know that this video will probably be like 2 hours long. And that's my time constraint, is 2 hours. So I'm hoping I can get it done in that time before I have to go to work. Alright. Now I actually have a noble tree parts. And I can't remember the other one right now. But it's the other one that's the main popular Christmas tree that they sell. And I want to mix match them, but I normally get the other one, the cheaper one, because I like the way it looks. But these nobles, I mean, I don't like the way the tree looks as a Christmas tree, but for creating your wreath, they are just gorgeous. Oh, Netflix is being a pain. That's okay. I'm talking to you guys more than I'm watching it, so I might as well turn it off anyway. It's probably due for an update. It tends to glitch out every time it's due for one. Alright. And I put this first one at the top. I'm putting the second one in the middle, and I'm kind of staggering and zigzagging them because I have the two different types, so I want to stagger them into each other. And so that way it fills in some of the gaps. And I got a lot here, so I can either make this nice and bushy or make a few other projects with it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I know it'll be fun. And definitely stay tuned, because I'm going to try and get 12 full crafts of Christmas together for everyone on YouTube before Christmas. I know I should have started with the official 12 days of Christmas, but I've just been so busy, and I am sorry about that. Moving into a new home is crazy. I had a bunch of people here taking care. I had a water system that had to be installed, and a bunch of other things that had to be done. Insurances to cover everything. So, yeah. But I can honestly say I was driving down the road today, and I don't know about in your guys' cities, but in my city, there's a lot of people who walk and a lot of people who take the bus. And for the most part, you can tell that they probably don't have their own vehicle. And quite a few of them are homeless, etc. And so I actually thank God every time I see those people, because I am very blessed. Not only do I have one car, I have 2 cars, and they are both paid off. And then on top of that, I'm buying my own home, and I'm not even 30 yet. So I'm definitely very happy where I'm at, and very blessed to be where I'm at. And my new job, well, it's not quite new anymore, but until I'm officially over my first year, I'm gonna call it new. Take a drink of our wonderful cranberry juice, so healthy for you. So I'm definitely loving where I'm at right now. I'm very happy. And definitely enjoying the fact that I can sit and craft with you guys and have my own space to do it in. I can do it on the kitchen table. I can do it in the living room on my ottoman. Hell, I can even sit in my bedroom and do it on my bed if I really wanted to. Although that probably won't really happen. But it is still an option if I decided to. And for those of you who own your own space, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Pretty soon I know I'm going to have to break out the charger for my phone too. That's all good though. Okay, so we got 3 of them on here so far. We're doing pretty good. I don't like the way that it is. Here we go. I kind of picked up myself doing a pattern. I'm kind of skipping one of these and putting the noble pine on top of every other one. I think that'll actually work out pretty good. And literally, I mean, this wreath is less than $5 to make, so. I mean, unless you count the wire cutters. I mean, I have a pair, but I know they're buried somewhere in all of my stuff, and I needed a new pair anyway, so I just went and picked one up. But you can use that for years to come. And the wire, it was like $1 something. So yeah, about $5 to make this wonderful tree wreath. And then, or no, just the green part, and then of course adding on the little jingle bells was $2.50, and then the flower was 97 cents, so $7 approximately to make this wonderful wreath. And you can go as expensive or as cheap as you want in making these. I do know that they get pretty expensive in stores. So I've reached an impasse. I got 2 here that are going to run into each other, so I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle and see how it looks. I'll put a shorter one too. Oops, my bad. And I got all tiles, so the ottoman moves around pretty easily. If some of you have seen my house tour, if you haven't, definitely go check it out, because it's getting about time to where I'm going to take it down. I did say that once I had my housewarming party, it was going to get taken down. So if you haven't, definitely go check it out. And I hope I remember, I will link it in the description below so you all can just click on it after you get done watching this video. Now I'm pretty much trying to use the same wire to tighten it down in 2 different spaces. So I wrapped one under here and pulled it up, and I wrapped the other one over or under the other side and then twist tied them. Now we're going to push them down and wrap them back under. And don't really be too worried about how pretty this looks. I mean, I can't even really tell it's there unless I'm officially looking for it. And it'll be covered by other trees anyway once you get going. Okay, let's start picking out the other tree we have here. And I came home, and as soon as I came home, I stuck these in my sink so they could be really nice and saturated with water, and hopefully it'll make them last a little bit longer. Now I'm just going to kind of tuck this one underneath this short one that I did and just push it over the top of where I wired the second one. That way it sticks up literally, and it covers up the wiring too. Actually, I'm kind of liking that there was wire instead of getting that tape. It seems to be working much better, actually. And I can just take and cut it off when the time comes, instead of fiddling with it and taking the tape off piece by piece. Now I wrap this around 2 pieces because there's also 2 branches here to hold it in place. And I'm going to drop the wires down the middle. That way they won't move. And just weave them in pretty good. I'm just kind of wrapping them around the middle so they don't go anywhere. Oh. Alright, let's get another branch. This is actually going along faster than I anticipated. Get this one. She looks a little wiry, but I think she'll do. And since we are doing the 12 days of Christmas, I will also put up pictures of some of my decorations. I've had a lot of my decorations for years, and I pretty much tend to stay the same. I don't change much. I mean, my house is very similarly decorated to when I had an apartment. And everything, pretty much everything in this house, aside from the kitchen table, the kitchen chairs are still the same. I bought a new kitchen table. It was on sale. And I bought, we're going to wrap this wire around this center piece right here. That way it doesn't move. And I bought a really cool Paris chair with script on it, white. I love that theme. If you've seen my previous videos, you definitely know I love Paris. I have a lot of Paris themed things. And let's see, what other piece of, I don't think I bought any other furniture. I have all the other furniture. Well, the kitchen table, when it was on sale, it came with these stools, and I just used them around my counter for bar stools. Oh, I just cut that, and I didn't need to. Well, we'll save it. It's not like we won't have the chance to use it. So I put those new bar stools around the counter, and they look really nice. And I don't think I was given my mom's old queen size bed, so that went into my guest room. And when I had my first apartment, it was a 2-bedroom, so I have a twin size bed from that. I bought a really nice washer and dryer when I was still with my previous employer, because I was anticipating buying a house and I wanted to be ready before I got into the house. So I went and purchased the washer and dryer, and I got a 12-month contract through Cons, and as long as I paid it off in 12 months, it was same as cash. And I am actually very glad I did it, because it shot my credit through the roof. And without that, I probably partially would not have had as good of credit as I would have for buying a house. So for those of you who really want to get better credit for buying a house, think of that. You might actually really need that as a good idea on how to get good credit to go ahead and purchase a house. And on top of that, you can have a nice washer and dryer or a nice fridge ready to go into your new home when you get it. The only downside was that especially for some of you, I was very fortunate because my dad sadly had gotten sick. So that's not officially fortunate. The fortunate part was my mother had some spare space for me to go down and stay with them. So I was able to save up some money and to purchase the washer and dryer and have a place to store it while I waited to purchase a home to have a place to put it. Although some of you, I know in apartments and stuff like that, they offer spaces for a washer and dryer. And sometimes they don't provide the washer and dryer, so that also might be a good idea for those of you who have that option, and then you can just take it with you when you purchase a home. So, alright. It's coming together nicely. I'm really liking it. I hope you guys are coming along nicely on yours. Definitely send me pictures on my, I just had a brain fart. On my Instagram. I also have a Facebook page. You can just post your picture on your page and tag me in it. Of course, you got to make sure it's public, otherwise I won't be able to see it. And definitely subscribe to my channel because I have a giveaway going on. I will try to get something Christmassy into my little giveaway pouch. And the giveaway is pretty much, I want to reach 100 subscribers. And when I reach 100 subscribers, one of those subscribers will be entered, one of you as my subscriber. Oh, trying to get a good branch off of this tree, so I hope you guys can hear me. Alright. One of my subscribers will win a awesome little giveaway pouch full of goodies and some of the crafts I've done and some things for crafting. My birth mother jumped in on the wagon train and donated some awesome vinyl stickers. For those of you who watched my last video, or a couple of my last videos, I did I think it was on my home tour, actually, that I featured the vinyls, and I didn't want to show them to you guys because they're kind of a surprise, but they're really cute, and she sent one for a male and one for a female. So if a gentleman wins the giveaway, it won't be, gender biased. There'll be one for each of you, and you can gift the other one to a family member or give it to your significant other, and they can put it on their vehicle. Whichever happens to work for you. I had to tie this one down twice. It was kind of awkward. Oh, yes. Alright, let's get back. I'm going to save this piece because it's so small for when we start doing the finishing touches. We need some really good sized noble pieces. That's backwards. Don't accidentally wire on your pieces backwards. That might not bode well for you. Okay, I'm going to wire. Oh, that leaves a big gap. I'm going to wire in the middle. take a drink of my awesome cranberry juice. Yeah, wow, we're already up to 22 minutes, so definitely gonna have to edit some of this video out. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop everybody, and I will do a second part to this video. I will post this one up this afternoon when I get to work, and I will take another video. Be patient with me, because I'm probably going to video all of these videos this weekend, or at least most of them, and then do a couple more throughout next week. So when I say, oh, I just did this like a couple hours ago, but for you guys, it'll be like literally 5 minutes probably, or 20 minutes. So forgive me, and definitely stay tuned. Subscribe so you can be entered into the giveaway, and also subscribe because there are going to be 12 more or 11 more Crafts of Christmas or Craftmas. And the part 2 of this video will still be number 12. So there will be 11 more videos after I'm finished with the wreath. Alright, God bless everyone. Merry Christmas and have a happy holidays. Okay, everybody, this is the finished project. It looks magnificent. I took one of these flowers from Walmart. They have a clip on the back, and I just clipped it on a little bare spot. Right at this spot where I clipped the flower, I kind of left it a little bare, whereas I went in when I was finished doing the main piece and I filled in some of the bare spots. I actually just noticed this one right here as I started filming, so I might go back in and add a little branch right there. But for the most part, she is perfect. Now, I want to go back in and add some jingle bells that I had. I'm just going to throw a little wire on the bell because it came in a big package. 1 minute and I'll get you the package and I'll show you. I got this big package of bells here, and they have the little holes on them. On the back, I'm just going to put a little wire through there. The same wire I used to put these on. And I'm just going to wire them to little spots on the tree limbs. I will go do that right now, and I will come back and show you the finished product. Hey everybody, I'm going to show you real quick how I'm doing these bells. It's really easy. I'm just cutting a piece of wire, feeding it through the bell, and wrapping it. And then we'll just put it on and wrap it around the leaf. That way you see your bell. So let's do a couple of these for you so you know how to do it, for those of you who are hands-on. And I use a little bit more probably than I should, but it's better to have too much than not enough. And I split them to make sure they're crisscrossed. See how they're crisscrossed? And this way you can pinch them and twist. And pinch a little hard so that way you can get them nice and tight up against the bell like that. And I'm doing 12 of the silver and 12 of the gold to represent the 12 days of Craftmas. And there you have it. We have all these bells over here ready to go, and these ones left to wire up. Everybody, all of them are finished. Let's get them on the tree. And she is finished. She looks beautiful. So how I did these bells was I wrapped them around the tree, and there was a little bit of a gap. So I just pushed the bell back over the spot where it looked terribly wrapped around the tree, and the bell kind of hides the gap in some of the spots and covers up the wire. And they literally look perfect. Like here, see how it dangles like this? You just take it and push it up, and it covers up the wire perfectly. And just wrap them around the tree branch until you get your desired look. I like to space mine evenly to where no same color is directly adjacent to each other. Alright, well, that's a wrap for our wonderful Christmas wreath. Merry Christmas, and see you on my 11th project for my 12 projects of Craftmas. I hope you all have a happy holidays, and please like this video and definitely subscribe to be entered in to win that wonderful surprise that will be given out when I hit 100 subscribers. Alrighty then, have a wonderful day.